Hello everyone, and today we're going to be showing you the kill streaks that are new to Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And as you may know, they're no longer kill streaks, they're in fact governed by your score now. So you get a different amount of score for different things you do. For example, killing somebody capturing a flag is worth 200 score, whereas a normal kill might be worth 50 or 100 score depending on the game mode. Some score streaks like you have been omitted from a video as a returning kill streaks and nothing new is present. First up, we've got the RCXD. It's 450 score to obtain. It's nothing new really. You get to drive, it's still got boost and the handbrake. It's relatively powerful. The blast radius appears to be a little bit smaller than it was on the original Black Ops. And I've looked around the maps and I haven't found any of the secret passageways that were present on the original Black Ops, but it's still pretty fun to drive around. It's not a kill streak I'd seriously want to use in a game since the Hunter Killer is present. Now this is something that's new to Call of Duty Black Ops. All you have to do is throw it into the air and it will find out a new target, or even a vehicle such as a UAV. It takes about 10 or 15 seconds to get to the UAV, so if it looks like it hasn't killed anyone, that's probably where it's gone. You're guaranteed to kill about 50% of the time using this, as a lot of the time it will try to take out a UAV. It can probably be compared to the Predator missile of previous games in that it's almost a guaranteed kill, just to get you a bit of boost on your score. As you can see here, it does try to avoid obstacles, but it's not perfect and sometimes will hit walls. Here we have the Guardian, which is an offensive kill streak. It emits microwave radiation which impairs and damages the enemies. The main use for it is to put on objectives so that they're stunned so your teammates can kill them, and to let you know that they're actually there. The Hellstorm missile is a new take on the Predator missile in that it launches cluster bombs when enemies are highlighted. The cluster bombs have a smaller radius than the actual missile itself, which has a fairly decent radius but not as large as you expect, and it doesn't appear to kill people who are using the Flat Jacket perk, unless you hit them basically directly on. The Lightning Strike is one of the default kill streaks that you're rewarded, and it's basically an upgraded mortar team / airstrike. What happens is, you open it up and it actually shows the position of the targets even if you don't have a UAV. You label down where you want the missiles to strike, they're coming very fast, and it's very common to get quadruple kills or triple kills online using this kill streak. The next two clips are the Death and War Machine, which are 850 and 900 score respectively. You can skip this section using the arrows below as it's quite a long little clip. The Death Machine is similar to its Black Ops counterpart, however you don't obtain it from a care package anymore as it's a kill streak by itself. You can now sprint and crouch with the Death Machine, however you still can't go prone. You're able to knife with the Death Machine, and even put it away and get it back out again. This is beneficial, especially when running out of ammo on a primary weapon, as it can be used at any time. The high bullet penetration, damage, and the fact you don't have to aim down sights to use the weapon makes it quite suited to a run and gun playstyle, even if it does appear to be a slow move weapon. The next weapon, which is new to Black Ops, is the War Machine at 900 score. Now this is a semi-automatic grenade launcher, and to be honest I think it's a bit of a waste of a kill streak. We only received 12 grenades in the War Machine, and if somebody's using Flat Jacket it won't clear one hit. The radius appears to be quite small, however the main advantage to it is that you don't have to fire the grenade very far for it to actually explode. This means that if somebody rushes you, no longer do you have to worry with a grenade launcher, as you will still be able to kill them from a close distance. This is not something I personally use, as the score streaks that are around this score are a lot more useful. Here we have the Dragonfire. You may remember this if you watched FBS's video on the quad rotor. You get to fly the Dragonfire around the map and fire using its machine gun, which is the only weapon it has. It does quite a lot of damage, it takes about 2 bullets to kill somebody, but it's shot down very easily. It lasts for 60 seconds on the map, and can provide about 7 or 8 kills providing you don't get shot down and people are quite exposed. The Autonomous Ground Robot is a self-controlled score streak that can be likened to the assault drone of Modern Warfare 3. Featuring both high damage and high health, it can be very potent when unleashed on an objective. One of the cool features of the AGR is the fact that you can take control of it. You can fire its machine guns and its rockets and drive it around the map. You might want to do this to move it closer to an objective and then actually exit the AGR so that it can kill people by itself. From testing, it appears to be entirely competent just to be left to its own devices. On Modern Warfare 3, the assault drone didn't actually contribute to your kill streaks, but as the AGR does provide score, I think it may be a more worthwhile kill streak on Black Ops 2. The Stealth Chopper is the Cobra of this game. Basically, it's a stealth chopper because it doesn't show up on the enemy map. I don't think that is much of a benefit, as it's pretty obvious to see, and if it's killing people on the team then you're obviously going to notice it. However, this chopper does shoot down targets incredibly quickly, as soon as it came onto the map it starts to kill people, which makes it more or less worthwhile for 1100 score streak. Returning to Black Ops 2 is the Orbital VSAT, which you may know as the Blackbird from the original Black Ops game. What might be regarded as quite a controversial score streak. The VSAT shows the location of all enemies in real time and the direction that they're facing. In the original Black Ops game, it made getting subsequent Blackbirds very easy. And personally, I would have put this as one of the top most score streaks, as 1200 points is about 12 kills with hardline. When you factor in that you may get more score from other things such as killing somebody on an objective and from assists and all that malarkey, then it may be seen as very powerful. What should be noted, however, is the power of a UAV. Since Ghost isn't unlocked until rank 55 on this game, the UAV is a very potent killstreak. The escort drone is similar to the AH-6 from Modern Warfare 3, but I don't think it's anywhere near as effective. It doesn't follow you around the map as much as you'd quite like, but it does shoot targets on sight and kills them very quickly. The escort drone performs quite well here, as most of the enemies are actually outside, which makes them sitting ducks really for escort. The most effective use of this will be near an objective or actually going to the enemy base where people are going to be rushing out of buildings. The Warthog is a potentially very useful killstreak depending on the map that you're playing and whether targets are outside or not. The Warthog player takes 3 strafe runs across the map using missiles and guns to kill the enemies. What should be noted about these strafe runs is that it's only over the map for a limited period of time, however it does cover most of the map. This means any enemies that are outside at the time of the strafe will more than likely be killed. For a 1400 score streak I would have expected maybe 4, maybe 5 strafe runs, however as it can get triples and even quads on each strafe, it's very useful. Also, who doesn't love that elephant noise? The Lodestar is very similar to the Reaper from Modern Warfare 3. You have 40 seconds to fire as many missiles as you can, which have a very large radius, larger than the Predator I would say. And this is very useful for open maps, but as you can see it isn't perfect. People with flat jacket will be protected from the missiles when at a reasonable distance. Its high score requirement is fair enough, as you may be able to get 10, maybe 12 kills from this kill streak. If you were to strike lucky on a map like Cargo, I would imagine maybe getting even over 20. However, I wouldn't be surprised if you get 1 or 2 kills, as people will be undercover for most of these kill streaks. Triarch's Best Friend returns for a 3rd edition. The K9 unit is a very high kill streak at 1700 score. However, this is warranted, as it's not actually air support. The dogs run around the ground to maul the enemies, which means they're pretty inescapable. The dogs last for roughly 60 seconds and appear to be a little bit faster than their previous counterparts. The textures on the dogs are also improved. They no longer look like they've been in an oil spill, and instead have a lovely fur coat.
Swarm inbound.
The last kill streak is the big kill streak. This is Swarm. The hunter drone that I showed you earlier is actually one of these things. This is a swarm of them. Deservedly the highest kill streak in the game. If you're outside, you will be killed by the swarm. Depending on the team that you're playing against, you can be looking at almost 30 kills from this kill streak. As part of balancing the game, one thing you should notice is that each kill is only worth 15 score. This is different to every other kill streak, which is 25, as when you think about it, otherwise it would only require about 14 of these things to actually get you a UAV. So by the time you're actually done, you're looking at about 30 kills, which will be getting you like a dragonfire. I wouldn't recommend running this kill streak by itself as a top kill streak, as it will be very difficult to obtain. At roughly 19 kills with hardline, I would be looking at using the Stealth Chopper, the Warthog, or the VTOL Warship to get you that extra boost. Thank you for watching the video guys, remember to like, comment and subscribe, and make sure you keep a lookout for the new videos that we'll be posting soon.